All right, so today I wanted to make a fun little project with the pillow boxes. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch the camera. And so we are we upside down? We are upside down, but you'll fix that later on the other one. So, yeah, okay. So, I think it was during the holidays, Brutus Monroe came out with these beautiful little pillow boxes. And actually, I say little, but they are a great size. I like them because they are kind of substantial, really. 4.5 by 4.5 by 1.5. You get 9 boxes in a package. They come in red. They probably have more. This is probably sterling. This is probably either scarlet or holly. But, and there's a lime green, which I'm not showing today, but we might have to pull that out for something fun for summer. And I just thought, well, to tell you the truth, I just wanted an excuse to use the cute paper that Cartabella came out with. So Cartabella has this cute collection called God Bless America. And I've got a couple of pieces pulled right here. I'll show you those first. These are the two I want to work with for right now. And a lot of this collection, I know a few of the things are sold out on the site, but Darren is listing the things that we know for sure are still on there. But it's such a cute collection. Look at all of this. It just got your fireworks, you've got your fun summery florals, you've got your gingham. I'm just loving this. It just makes me want to have a picnic. And to be honest, I love the 4th of July. I love everything it stands for. But I hate to be out in the heat. It's funny, I live in Arizona, and for me to say that is kind of ridiculous, but I've never really enjoyed like 4th of July barbecues unless I'm in the house and the food is cooking outside. Isn't that pathetic? It's the truth though. I can't lie. It's the truth. I love barbecues when it's not as hot, but usually...
She loves those saturated colors.
Aren't they fun? Jen, I love these colors too. I am totally digging this plaid too. We may have to incorporate that somewhere. And then this is a really fun sheet that's in this. It's got these cute little tags. Proud to be an American, American made, red, white, and blue. You've got your cute, all of these cute little tags you can use. So we may want to incorporate some of those. And then there's an ephemera pack. And this may be sold out, but if it is, I know that there's some tags that are still available. And all of these are always just chock full of stuff.
Jen says hi.
Hi, Jen.
Donna says hi.
Hi, Donna. Oh, I think I didn't really say hi, but I did talk to them. But yes, hello, hello. Sorry if I've missed anybody. Look at all of these amazing Land of the Free.
For rain every year.
Who does?
Gina.
Gina, yes. America the Beautiful, Land of the Free. And then it's got all these cute little like banner strips.
Tina says hi.
Hi, Tina. I love that you've got everything from this cute little circle to these bigger tags and labels you can use. Really versatile. And to be honest, I didn't really, other than picking those two papers out, I really haven't got anything else planned out. So we're kind of designing on the go again. I hope that's okay. Maybe you guys can give me your input. Isn't that cute? I'm loving that. I want that on my porch. I may have to use that one because I don't know. We'll see, because that one you almost don't need too much more once you've got that on there, huh? It's so cute. Oh my gosh, this cute little flag. There's so many things to choose from. It's hard to just pick one. Okay, so those are some of the pieces that we might use. I'll throw a couple of those aside and we'll just play with those. And then I did want to show you one more thing right away, and that is, this is Simple Stories. They also have some cute patriotic things. we may want to borrow from that too, but I just wanted to at least show you that these are available on the site. Especially if you're a scrapbooker and you want to scrapbook your 4th of July picnic, you've got all of these cute things you can use. Oh, that's cute, huh? That would be cute with that. Anyway, you've got all of those cute little pieces. So let's just jump in and see where it takes us. So I think for right now, let's kind of measure the front of our pillow box. Let's see. I think it would help if I hold this correctly. So I'm thinking our piece of paper, maybe 4 1/4 by, let's say 4 1/2 by 4 1/4 and see where that takes us. It's always awkward. I don't have a huge long table, so it kind of gets a little awkward when I actually do have a huge table, but what I do is I have 1/2 going the other way that has a different purpose. So it doesn't leave me a lot of room on this side. 4 1/4 by, I said 4 1/2, hopefully. That feels wrong. Let me just look. Nope, that was what it was. All right. How is everyone doing? And what is everyone doing? I think that's just about right. We could probably go down a little bit more, but I'm thinking we'll be okay with that. Do we want the blue? I think we'll put the blue here on the silver one. I was just trying to decide. See, you've got this seam where it glues together, and I think I want that on the back so you don't really see it.
Jane says I found you.
Hi, Jane.
It was kind of hard to find you today.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jane. Welcome. I'm glad to see you. Okay, so interestingly enough, it looks like this side might be a little bit smaller than the other one. Is that right? I would think they would be the same, but I could be mistaken. I think they're close enough. I'm not going to worry about it. So we're going to go ahead and attach that to our...
Jen says she's working shift.
Oh, Jen. I get it. If it's quiet and there's not a lot going on. The other day, I work at the post office in a gift store. So I'm employed by the gift store. I'm not employed by the post office, but we were open on Memorial Day, and who knows that, most people would think nobody would be there at the post office. So even though it was a holiday, we were open, and it was so quiet that I actually was able to plan the menu for my family for the next couple of weeks, and made sure all the boxes were stocked, and it was definitely a weird but kind of fun day. I was able to get some other things done. All right. Okay, let's see if we can get this on there fairly straight. I'm gonna line this up with I should have actually taped this to my cutting mat, or glass mat, I should say. I might still do that just so it stops moving on me. Give me 2 seconds to just get this tied down. Things sticking to my tape. This tape is not going to open for me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and attach, just use some washi to tack down my my little mat here. I'm trying to remember what these are called. Darren probably knows. He's good at that, but that's what I just asked you.
The glass mat?
No, the paper grid mat, or the grid paper.
I think they're called grid sheets. Let me look.
Darren's gonna look them up for us. But they are definitely handy to have. There, that will be so much better. I've been fighting with this whole time and not even thinking about it. And
Yeah, stamp grid mat.
stamp grid mat. Okay, somehow, because I'm live, I completely put that down too low. So, let me adjust. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I've been fighting with that little piece of paper because I didn't have it tacked down, and I think it kind of threw me off. All right, let's see if I can do it without killing the paper. That is one thing you gotta love about the Easy Tear tape. It is definitely, you're committed when you use it, which is good most of the time. Okay, that's a little better. I didn't get down quite so low on that. Okay, so let's see where that takes us when we when you put them together, you'll want to have that tab where you can get it so it's easier to open. So we've got a good start on ours. I think that'll work. I think on the next one I'll cut it down a little bit more. Feels like it's a little closer than I want it, but it's not a big deal. We'll see. I might even change my mind about that. Okay, so let's keep working. It's easier to obviously decorate it when it's flat, so we'll take it back out again. So let's get playing with some other things. I wanted to point this out. I only have the one because I got a little variety of them in one of the designer boxes, the design team boxes. And so I just had a little sampling of the different colors, but I believe this is the stone. This is the felt doily, and it's the perfect size to go on these little pillow boxes. And I think it'll be a great backdrop to kind of use a bunch of little fun things on our pillow box. So we'll go ahead. I'm going to actually set that aside and get the other piece of paper on here really quick. And then we'll just kind of build back and forth. What do you guys do for the 4th?
I stay inside.
Darren says he stays inside. See, we were a match made in heaven right there.
106 today. It's too hot.
Yes, we're feeling it today. Today in Arizona, it's 106 degrees.
It'll be 120 by July 4th.
I think we'll actually do this one 4 1/4. And then we'll go 4 1/2 this direction. And then we'll see if we like that. Is that the same as that one? Yeah. Yep, I would definitely, maybe 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 would be even better. But I want them to look pretty similar, so I'm just gonna trim it a little bit. Not a whole lot. I'll just go. Okay, I have to tell you, I'm really feeling OCD. I feel like they have to be the same because we're gonna do them kind of as a pair. So I'm gonna leave it. Sorry, a little back and forth on that. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some of our Easy Tear tape to this and get this attached to our little pillow box. Are we getting any responses of what people do on the 4th?
No, everybody's quiet today.
You guys are quiet today.
Donna said nothing. We hate 4th of July because of fireworks and dogs are terrified of them.
Oh, Donna, I get that. Yeah, my dog is not a fan of fireworks either.
One dog barks out and the other dog hides.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a feisty dog and a more timid dog. Darren calls them my entourage because they follow me all around the house. If I get up, they get up.
Donna says she's so glad she's been here at 106 degrees.
Yeah, Donna, you would know, huh?
At least it's not humid.
It's true. At least it's not humid.
Gina says her neighbor has a big bash. They have a pool, so the kids love to go. They love to just walk down the block.
That's fun. Well, a pool is a good way to spend the 4th.
Lindsay would go in a heartbeat. Fish.
Yeah, our little boy, he is digging the summer. They just reopened the pool where we are, and he's been in it every day pretty much since they did. Okay, I'm looking at this little piece that I cut from one of the remnants of the other piece, and I'm thinking, because I only have this one for this is looking pretty cute there. So let's put that there. I have very fond memories of parades. I can't think of the 4th of July without thinking about parades and thinking about saltwater taffy, because that was always the candy that they would throw. Probably it did well in the heat compared to other things.
As a kid, parades are okay, but as an adult, I could think of better things to do.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard that. Darren said he liked parades as a kid, but now he can think of things he'd rather do than go sit and watch a parade. All right. So then I actually wanted to show you a few other little goodies. So I don't know if you've used the sequin paper that Brutus Monroe offers, but let me show you what it looks like when it's not punched out. I just punched some stars with some of the punches in my stash. But look at this awesome paper. I don't know, would you call it paper? It's kind of what we use it as. I don't know if it technically qualifies as paper, but you get the idea. I mean, it's sequin, whatever sequin is made out of. And this is the Iridescent Frost, I think this one is called.
Yes, and Scarlet Square.
Amazing stuff. This is fun to play with. If you haven't bought any, you should look into it because it is a lot of fun. And you will probably come up with all kinds of crazy creative things you can do with it. Okay.
Oh my goodness, I just keep adding to the cart. Now there's a combined shipping with subscriptions, LOL.
That is true, Gina. There is combined shipping with subscription people. If you are a subscriber, this is a good reason to become one if you're not one. You get free shipping for what, the first 5 days, I think, or something like that.
Jen says perfect paper. Perfect for the stars, beautiful paper.
I love this paper too. I think it's amazing. And I think we're just going to build and have fun with this. Like I said, I'm just kind of creating on the fly. So hopefully you will create along with me and be okay with my impromptu way of doing it today. I'm thinking I want some ribbon on this, but I'm thinking we need to put the ribbon on before we put our little doily on there. So I kind of want to, I'm going to put my box together so that I can make sure the ribbon works for that. Okay, so this little piece of red ribbon is from one of my inspiration boxes along the way. I believe it was probably a holiday one. It had green with it too, so that would make sense. So I'm just going to tie a ribbon on the side, knowing that I can just adjust where it is after the fact. Okay, so we've got a nice bow on there. Let's go ahead and trim that. Do you guys send 4th of July cards, patriotic cards? I'm curious to know.
I've never received one.
You've never received one? I don't really send a lot of Okay, so one thing you could do, just so you know, sorry as I'm doing this, I was originally thinking I would make it go this way, but it's kind of cute going this way too. So if you want to, you know, go ahead and change the, what's the word I'm looking for? Darren, help me out here. The direction, I guess. That's not the word I'm looking for, but for lack of a better word, we'll just say direction right now. Okay. Huh? Orientation. That was what I was looking for. What's that word? Okay. So you just have to decide if you like it better this way or this way. I'm kind of torn, but I don't want to mess with my bow too much more because I'm kind of making it wonky. So I think I'm going to stick with it this way. So we'll go ahead and we'll add our, oh, I already did. I've got my tape on there. And I've got it right here and right here, so I can kind of go on either side of that ribbon. And hopefully I've got that pretty close to centered.
Jen says I never thought 4th of July cards make it fun to make them.
Right? Well, and the kind of nice thing is with everything that's been going on in the last year and a half, I think it's kind of revitalized, Jen. I think it's revitalized sending little cards for all kinds of occasions. I think people are definitely sending more greetings than they used to through the mail.
Lily just got home from dance and says, hello, Shannon.
Hi, Lily. How's my friend? What does this have on it? Okay, it's got a little jar and some cute little flowers. Could add that on there. I'm thinking the flag could be cute right in the middle. Sometimes simple is more. I'm kind of liking the simple on this one, but let's see. I don't want to go too simple because this one is already busy, so I don't have as much room to, as much wiggle room. So I think we'll start with the flag and go from there. So
Lily says she's good. How are you?
I'm doing good, Lily. Thanks for watching today. Which one do we like better, guys? Okay, I answer my own question. I hope you don't mind. I'm thinking that one's isn't competing as much with everything else going on. So I think we'll put the flag on this one. My brother does a huge 4th of July picnic every year. That is his holiday. That is his. He is Mr. Barbecue. He is seriously, he's a master griller. He does an awesome job. And he's probably the only reason I used to go to 4th of July barbecues because like I said, it was his thing. That was his event. So every year we could count on him doing that. But we don't live in the same state anymore. So I think about him every 4th of July. I think about him way more often than that, of course. But especially he's on my mind that day for sure. Okay, so if you got the inspiration box last month, you got these fun little stars. And if you have any of those left over, what a great way to use these. So I think let's put a silver one right there. Maybe we'll add a red one behind it so that we can kind of see it better.
This is a great idea.
Maybe we'll put one over here. I think it's going to be easier to put on this side.
Gina says the stars are a good idea.
Yeah, isn't this fun? I almost always have little pieces left from my inspiration box, which is saying a lot because I really went crazy with that last one. There were so many fun little things to do with it. I made several projects with that. But again, like I said, there's always little things left over. Now that is a ginormous glue dot. Let me see if I have a smaller one. Just kind of grab a pile. I just keep my little glue dots in a cup on my table. I'm thinking maybe I have more than one size in the same cup. Not necessarily the best way to do that, but it works. We found what we needed. Okay, so we've got our stars on the top. I think we need some stars crisscross from it. So maybe we can utilize, I'm not sure that they show up. Do they show up enough? I think it's fun anyway. Even if they aren't like the star of the show, they still add a little more dimension and a little more fun. And you can see the shine. Even if you can't see all of the star, you can see the shine from it. So that adds a little element there. Then we'll add one underneath this one. And let's add a little star here. And I usually like to break up the number. So I've got 4 stars up at the top. So I'm going to do 3 stars down at the bottom. So I've got an even and an odd. If I can get it to go in there. If not, I'll just kind of add some, I think I'll add a glue dot to that. Excuse my arm going across the camera. So I just need to, I'm just making sure that you can't see the glue dot. And I think that's perfect.
Yeah, which paper is a clear star?
The clear is called Iridescent Frost Sequin Sheets. If I'm gonna look and see if I have any kind of a phrase we might want to add. I don't want to cover too much of the flag, but I feel like I usually like something that says something too. I kind of want something smaller. Let's look and see what we got here. No.
Donna says love this box.
Oh, Donna, isn't it fun? Well, that's kind of cute, huh? That could work. But I think, you know, am I putting too many things on there? I think that could work. You can kind of hear how my brain works when I'm creating. I'm definitely kind of narrating as I go, huh?
Yeah, I stopped asking her what.
Yes, when I'm creating, even when I'm not live, and even honestly when there's no one else in the room, I still narrate because that's kind of what I do when I'm designing. So Darren just said he stopped saying what all the time because he used to be like, what? And then he realized I'm not really talking to anybody but myself. All right, I think that's kind of fun. What do you guys think? I'm gonna hold it this way and then Darren can edit that out of the video when he's doing it, but I know it's upside down for you guys. So when you watch it on the YouTube, you'll be able to see better kind of where everything is. How fun was that? Super simple, super fun, and super festive. Okay, so again, here's another example of something that was, oh, thanks, Tina. This is another example of something that I had in, this one was from an ATC box from, well, I'm guessing close to a year ago. It was the one that had the cute little fireworks stamp set, which is still available. That is one of the cutest sets. You'll have to check that out on the site. Darren, I didn't think to tell you about that because it just came to my mind, but it's just a little, it's an ATC size. I think that's 3 by, I don't remember the sizes, but it's got a little set of fireworks.
I remember that.
So Darren will put a link up to that because he's amazing like that. It is a little stamp set. So we'll put our ribbon on before we put on our little 4th of July sentiment. And I just think this ribbon is so cute. Okay, let's see if we can pretty up our bow a little bit. If you don't tighten your bow all the way tight when you first do it, sometimes it gives you a little more wiggle room to make the loops prettier. If that makes sense, I hope. Okay, I think we've got her. Okay, so now we can add our little fourth of the, I'm not going to center this one. What do you guys think? I think I'll put this one to the side. We could center it and I can just move the ribbon over, but I'm kind of liking it off to the side. So that's what we're going to do on this one. Who did?
Candy.
Hi, Candy.
Seal says very cute.
Thank you, Seal.
Jen says very cute as well.
Thank you, Jen. All right. Let's.
Stamp set is called Firecrackers.
The stamp set is called Firecrackers. So look that one up. Because that is definitely, if you're going to make some patriotic projects, then it will work good. Thank you, Kathy. And who else said something?
Ellen.
Ellen. Hi, Ellen. Thank you. All right, I think we need this big shiny star over here.
Candy says that one is on her wish list.
It's cute, isn't it, Candy? All right, let's see. Maybe I'll set this here for a second while I'm kind of thinking about it. And I think I might punch a couple more stars out of our sequin paper. See how many more of those I want. I think we do want some more of those clear ones, the ones that are in the iridescent. There it is. I know I had that scrap sitting here somewhere. And think about it,
Kathy asked you by ribbon from Brutus.
Oh, Kathy, this one right here came in an ATC kit, and this one came in an inspiration kit. So yes, the answer in a roundabout way is yes. But they do have ribbon packs available. We do, I should say. Let's see if my punch is going to work through this paper. I've had this punch for, seriously, I am not exaggerating, like a decade. And it has really taken a beating, so that's good. It's good it still works. I wasn't sure there for a second. I love the ribbon. The ribbon, especially that comes in the inspiration kits, is one of the things that I love. The inspiration kit anyway. I get excited every single month. I have, honest to goodness, not saying this as a designer, saying this as a crafter, I honest to goodness have never been disappointed by the inspiration box. I have loved every single one. And honestly, the ribbon is one of the things that I get super excited to see. I'm always anxious to see what kind of ribbon came in my inspiration box. Got tongue-tied there for a second. Okay. Oh, this is kind of cute. We could do something like that. Sorry, I just happened, like I said, you're kind of seeing the process. Isn't it how not glamorous it is, because I'm kind of a little bit ADD right now.
Gina says it's like Christmas once a month.
It is like Christmas once a month, Gina, getting the inspiration box. And add the ATC kit to that, and the other subscription boxes, or not boxes, but items. I totally love them. What is your favorite? If you are a subscriber, tell me what your favorite thing that you subscribe to is, what you look most forward to seeing. All right, we just need to tack these down. And like I said before, Darren will upload these to We will upload it to the Crafty Shenanigans YouTube channel. And then a few days later, we will upload it to the Brutus Monroe channel. So you can look for it there. I also usually will put it up on Pinterest. Definitely, I utilize most of the social media.
Donna says inspiration box, and Tina says stamp of the month ATC kit.
Oh, the stamp of the month. I forgot to mention that one. That one is a fun one. And yes, the ATC kit is a lot of fun. And you know, the ATC kit and the inspiration box, one of the things that's fun about them is, you know, they're not just for cards or they're not just for ATCs. They cross over so easily. It's so fun to just look at the different ways that you can use them. So even if you're not big into card making, you can do the ATC kit or vice versa. It's just, there's so many fun things you can do.
Kathy asked, what are some of your favorite Brutus items, the ones you use most often?
Oh, that's a fun question, Kathy. One of my favorite things would be Squeaky Clean. I love Squeaky Clean and I love the microfiber cloth. You know, they may not be the most glamorous thing to say right off the bat. Well, Squeaky Clean comes in all kinds of scents, so I can't exactly say that. This is probably not the most glamorous, but it is so useful. It cleans my stamps so well. I use this all the time. And I love the Squeaky Clean for how well it works, but I also, you know, I get so excited when new scents are coming out because they smell so good. I also really love Chroma Mist. This is a fairly new product and it is just fun. I'm still finding all of the different ways that you can use it, but you can spray it. Sometimes I just unscrew the lid and just kind of flick the Chroma Mist around to just kind of give a splatter. Aqua pigments are amazing. You know what? I'm going to go on forever if I keep going, but I love the inks, the embossing ink, the Raven ink, the pigment ink, and now there's a new one I haven't tried yet, but I'm going to have to do that. I might even do that this weekend. It's I want to call it the right thing, so let me look. It's disappearing ink, so it's really good if you want to get that no line coloring. I'm excited to try that out. I love the aqua pigment paper. That is one of my favorite things to go to. And I really love the Perfect Blend paper because I do love to color, and it really makes coloring with anything. Like I use it with colored pencils, I use it with alcohol markers, and honestly it makes that job, the blending process, so much easier. Just makes it so much prettier and just smooth. So there's a few. Like I said, I might not be able to stop talking if I keep going because I love so many things.
Says she cannot live without her Squeaky Clean. She hoards it.
I use it enough.
Because
She kept taking it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
now she has her own collection.
I'm already down this far with my jelly bean because I keep reaching for it, and this is my new bottle, and I guess I must have used it a little bit already, but I get sad every time it gets a little bit smaller. So
Jane says she loves the shimmer spray.
ooh, the shimmer spray is really pretty. I've got the shimmer spray right here. This is amazing.
Jane asked, what is the fiber paper like?
Okay, the fiber paper. Ooh, I'm glad you brought that up. That's a really fun one too. Our fun little festive boxes. Oh, I guess we could add the candy, huh? I'll put some candy in one of them really quick. Okay, so this is one of those candies that your grandma probably had, but I still love it. I think it's kind of old fashioned, but I love it. It's just those little cinnamon discs. I take them to work to keep my mouth wet during the day. Oh, we don't want to give somebody an empty one. Oh, die of the month. Yes, you're killing me here because like I said, I will go on forever if I keep mentioning them. I love the stencils. I love everything. The embossing powders are amazing. But yes, the die of the month is insanely cool. Let me show it to you.
Kathy says she's new to Brutus products, so thank you for your ideas.
Oh, you bet, Kathy. Just as a heads up, this is the die of the month this month. And it has so many pieces to it. It is so cute. just to show you how many pieces. I don't want them to fall out too much. But this, the Die of the Month kit, I believe is like $15, $15.99 or something like that. It's super, super amazing value. So yes, I highly recommend the Die of the Month club. All right, so what was I doing? I'm so sorry, I lost my train of thought. I said I would... Fiber paper. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so fiber paper. Let me see if I have any on my desk. It's possible that I do. I do. It's kind of, I've been playing with it, so you're seeing an experiment that I'm not sure I'm going to do anything with. But fiber paper is, it comes in bigger sheets than this. It comes in sheets that are a little bigger than your card, standard card size. Sorry, I'm kind of digging around to see if I've got the rest of the package up here. But I think I might have put it away, which is kind of a miracle in and of itself. Let me see though. That is something I have used a lot recently because it is so much fun, and it is a newer product. So I've been kind of, oh, there it is. I knew I had some nearby. Okay.
Salazar Emily says she's new to Brutus as well. Thank you for the adorable products.
Oh, Salazar. Do you go by Salazar or is it backwards? I just want to make sure I'm calling you by the right name. But yes, we're just calling them out as we're reading them. But yes, I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you. I'm glad both of you are learning about all of the cool things that there are. So this is the fiber paper. And
it says Emily.
Oh, okay, Emily. I kind of suspected, but I didn't want to assume anything.
Me too. I didn't want to assume.
So the fiber paper comes in this size, which is 5 inches by 6 inches. And I have found for myself, you can cut it with your cutter, but I like the way that it works. We have foundation dies in squares and circles and rectangles. And I have found that I get a nice clean cut and it's a little easier. When I slide, I have to go slow and hold on to it a little bit just so that it doesn't, just because it's not, it's fibrous, so it doesn't cut as clean as easily, but it does cut nice. I mean, it's not, it doesn't look bad or anything. It's just, this is just easier. So, so the way that you feel, like when I looked at it, when I was seeing it on the screen, like you're looking at it right now, I thought it looked like it might be like a dryer sheet, but it's thicker than that. And it's got more, more structure to it than that. If you're a seamstress, I am not, but if you are, then it's more like an interfacing. And it, maybe if I turn it on the side, you can see it's a little thicker. But this is a lot of fun. I've used this, I made an umbrella card where I just used some chroma mist and some water, and I used blue for a sky. And it just made really a cool texture and made it look like a stormy sky. I used it with some aqua pigments and some circles, and I just created kind of a faux tie-dye effect. But this is a new enough product that I'm still finding out all of the things that you can do with it. But it die cuts beautifully. You can use all kinds of color on it. You can, heck, you could use it without color if you wanted to just use it for something like snow or something. But it doesn't tear like mulberry paper or anything like that. It's its own animal. It's really, really cool. I highly recommend this. It's way fun to play with. Any other questions? We didn't fill our other box. I'll have Darren build some more questions if there are any. Any questions, Darren? So yeah, I go live once a week. It's always on Wednesdays and it's always at the same time. And we have a lot of fun here. When I get the inspiration box, when it comes to me, I will always give you a little preview of that and show you what comes in it. And if I've got the ATC box, I'll do it with that, and all of the different things that I receive, I'll definitely share with you guys. Any other questions?
Jane says that Firecrackers is cool.
It is cool, Jane. It is really fun. Do you have some, Jane? Have you played with it yet? So if you want to see some more videos, you can go to, there's the Brutus Monroe YouTube channel. There's the Crafty Shenanigans YouTube channel. Also, you can follow both on Instagram. And I think that's just about it. I'm going to go ahead and flip it properly, say thank you for joining today. And I had so much fun. So if you want, this kind of gives you a better gauge as to how large these are. I feel like when they're down, you can't tell as well. But when you see them with me holding them, you can kind of tell about what size they are. So you can fit a significant amount of something in there. You could put a little pack of crayons. You could put anything you wanted. They'd make really cute birthday, you know, if you wanted to do a different theme, you could do birthday party boxes. So many fun little things you can do with these little pillow boxes. All right. Did I miss anything else?
Chad said thank you so much. It's very helpful.
Thank you. Please come back again. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Emily. So much fun.
They said they love the treat boxes.
Oh, I'm glad you love the treat boxes. Hopefully you got something that kind of gets your creative juices going, and you'll be creating your own things. And if you do create some things with the Brutus Monroe product, go ahead and also, if you aren't following the fan page, go to the fan page. There's a ton of inspiration there. Thank you so much. I really had a lot of fun with you guys today, and I'll be back next week. Thanks.